What brings you back to a first-person shooter? Or more specifically, a VR first-person shooter? Good gunplay, customization, social interaction, visual fidelity? If you're here now watching this, you probably know there's a fair bit of competition in the VR FPS sector. And finding a game that can keep you coming back that doesn't make you feel like you've wasted your money can be tough. Give me my gun back. I feel like it's gotta be a real person. There's no way this could be a bot.
6 seconds is not even
No, 2 minutes. There's 2 minutes left yet.
You were saying?
What? God, I hate this game is so tough. Welcome in, folks. I'm Z-Storm, and today we're going to be talking about one of those VR shooters that I personally feel is going to be a big contender in the VR space, VAIL VR. There's something about VAIL, even in its current state, that just pulls me back in. It feels super smooth and gives me that same butterfly excitement in my tummy that Black Ops 2 did on launch day. But for those of you who don't know what VAIL is, I'll go over everything here. VAIL is a first-person shooter coming out from XLab for PC VR, PSVR 2, Pico, and then the Quest. Plus, it plans on being completely free. It's currently in its beta stage and is open for people to apply to get into testing now. It has a 5v5 team deathmatch mode, where the first team to get to 50 kills wins, or an artifact mode, which is pretty much search and destroy, where you have one team trying to arm the bomb and one team trying to defuse the bomb. When you first drop into VAIL, you'll be greeted by your little home world with chess, Connect 4, a little Vailian pet, some of this, a hockey rink, some kitties, and various other fun hidden things.
A serious, like, FPS shooter, but then this is here.
Obviously, you can't play Connect 4 with yourself, so you can invite your friends over to hang out with you. You have a shooting range in this social space as well, where you can customize several different types of weapons that feel oh so good. The Glock 17, the Mark 23, the APC-9 Pro, the good old UMP, a Schmexy Vector, the AK-12, MK418, and the Scar H. And speaking of the grenades, you have a frag grenade, a sweet flash grenade, and a smoke grenade. Whoa! Oh, you also have your grenades on your arms instead of your belt, so you don't accidentally throw it like I do in every single other VR shooter. We can turn off the kill feed, so oh shoot, get rid of that. Don't worry about that. While customizing your weapons, you can also set them up to different loadouts that you can swap between during games. There's plans for awesome custom gun skins to come into the future, along with being able to have your own little Vailian pet, which I'm not 100% sure how it's going to work, but from this short little trailer, it looks pretty sick. After your weapons are all set up, you can pop open your menu with your left controller and browse for a game to jump into by yourself or with your friends in your current lobby. Plus, there's a ton of cool settings like changing the outline color highlights of enemy players, having your voice chat be able to be on push to talk, changing your reticle colors, and a bunch of other little things. At its core, VAIL is a competitive VR shooter, but it actually has a huge lore and backstory to it, which I feel sets it apart from other games that say, hey, go in, load up, and pew pew. I'm a huge lore nerd personally, so I'm just going to read off a little bit that I found on the story released so far. There are two factions, the Rayabs and the Colonists. The Rayab are Earth loyalists in the black outfits, and the Colonists are the ones in the white outfits who have given up on saving Earth. With both sides, there is the idea of unity, that everyone works together and solves problems. It has a part in why everyone in each faction dresses pretty similar. The Rayab are all part of a mega corporation who owns just about everything on Earth and are trying to solve Earth's problems, be it food shortages, fighting, or anything else. The Rayab faction you play as in-game was established specifically for fighting and protecting the Earth. The Colonists, as I stated, decided that the Earth had too many problems and couldn't be saved. They and anyone who believed the same left the Earth behind to live in a colony in space orbiting the planet where they can sustain themselves without the problems that Earth had. After some time and a lore event that I still think we don't know about, the colonists decided to come back to Earth and take some artifacts from theirs and the Earth's history. Apparently they just want their items back and they'll leave. This is just the tiny tip of the iceberg, as I've heard from many that there's a literal library of lore at the studio for this game, which is all the more driving force behind why I love VAIL. XLab, apart from creating this awesome game, is really trying to help the VR esports sector as a whole. And they started doing that by hosting this huge IVRL tournament for VAIL with a $35,000 cash pool for the winning team. Any teams were able to enter and try to qualify for the finals, which is being hosted live in person in Miami, Florida. And currently the playoffs are underway, with the finals being held on October 1st. I would love to personally go to these finals and hang out with everyone and get to experience this once-in-a-lifetime event, though I'm not sure if I'll be able to, but who knows, I might see you there next month. All in all, I feel VAIL has a lot going for it and can push the boundaries of VR shooters by utilizing the hardware to its fullest potential. So what are your thoughts on VAIL? Is this something that you could see yourself getting into, or do you have another shooter that you're going to stick to, and why? Let me know in the comments down below, as well as the answer to the Easter egg if you found it. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and as always, remember, never give up. Peace on out.